Chosen one, God is speaking in anger. Today you made a mistake that heaven. I am speaking to you with urgency because what you did has stirred heaven, and you must not turn away from this moment, or you may miss a correction that protects your blessing and your future. I am not silent, and I am not distant, and I am not indifferent to your path. I am addressing a mistake that came from your pain, your fear, and your exhaustion, but it still carries weight that must be corrected. Listen closely, because this is not rejection, this is protection, and I am intervening before consequences grow deeper. If you stay with me now, you will understand why this matters and how I am already working to restore what you almost lost. Type Amen to affirm. You moved in a moment where your heart was heavy and your vision was clouded, and instead of waiting for my guidance, you acted from a place of hurt. I saw the hesitation inside you, and I saw the voice within you that tried to slow you down, but you ignored it. That inner voice was me, trying to guide you away from a decision that could lead you into unnecessary struggle. I am not angry in a way that seeks to harm you, but I am firm because I love you too much to let you drift into consequences without warning. This moment is about correction, not condemnation, and I am calling you back into alignment with my will. Right now, I need you to pause and receive this truth deeply, because I am pulling you out of a direction that does not carry my peace. You felt justified in your reaction, and you believed that what you did was necessary, but it was rooted in fear rather than faith. I have been training you to trust me, even when everything around you feels unstable, yet you chose control over surrender. That is the mistake heaven is addressing today, and it is important because it reveals where your trust still needs to grow. I am not turning away from you, but I am asking you to return to me with honesty and humility. If this is touching your heart right now, take a moment and like this video as a sign that you are ready to receive correction, healing, and direction from me. I am not ignoring your struggles, and I am not blind to the battles you have been facing. You have been carrying weight that others do not see, and it has worn you down in ways you did not expect. But even in your exhaustion, I was still guiding you, still placing signs in your path, still whispering direction into your spirit. The mistake you made did not cancel my plan for you, but it did reveal a place where you must grow stronger. I am refining you, not rejecting you, and this moment is part of that refining process. You must understand that your identity as a chosen one does not mean you will never stumble, but it does mean I will always correct you when you do. I cannot allow you to walk freely into paths that will damage your future, especially when I have already prepared something greater for you. What you almost stepped into would have delayed your blessing and created unnecessary pain, and that is why I am speaking with intensity today. I need your attention, your focus, and your willingness to listen. This is a turning point, and how you respond now will shape what comes next. There is still time to realign, and I am already making a way for you to step back into the path I prepared. Do not let guilt take over your heart, because guilt will only push you further away from me. Instead, let conviction guide you back, because conviction brings clarity and restoration. I am not asking you to be perfect, but I am asking you to be willing to change direction when I call you. This is where your strength is formed, and this is where your faith becomes real. Type 1111 if you believe. I need you to release the need to control everything around you, because that is where the mistake began. You tried to fix something in your own strength, and in doing so, you stepped outside of my timing. My timing is not delayed, and it is not broken, and it is not working against you. It is designed to protect you and position you for something greater than what you can see right now. When you move ahead of me, you expose yourself to struggles that were never meant for you. I am calling you back into a place of trust, where you no longer feel the need to rush or force outcomes. What I have for you does not require desperation, and it does not require fear-driven decisions. It requires patience, faith, and a willingness to wait, even when waiting feels uncomfortable. I know that waiting has been hard for you, and I know that you have felt overlooked at times. But you are not forgotten, and you are not behind, and you are not missing out on anything that is meant for you. What you did has not removed you from my presence, and it has not taken away your calling. I am still with you, still guiding you, still protecting you, and still preparing blessings that are aligned with your purpose. But I need your cooperation, and I need your trust, and I need your willingness to listen when I speak. This moment is not about shame, it is about awakening. I am opening your eyes so you can see clearly again. Could a CIA-revealed brain ritual be the quickest path to a life of luxury? Newly uncovered CIA research has exposed a powerful brainwave method that is helping ordinary people attract wealth almost immediately. This 7-second at-home ritual, verified by 4 neuroscience labs, is shifting people from debt to dream houses, cars, and trips. If you are seeing this, you are fortunate, because this page might be taken down soon. Click the link in the description and comments to learn the secret before it is gone. But listen carefully. I am not allowing this moment to become your downfall. I am transforming it into a place of awakening. What you thought would push you away from me is actually pulling you closer, because now you are listening in a deeper way. This is where true change begins, not in perfection, but in honest recognition and surrender. You must understand that every decision carries a direction, and the one you made shifted your path slightly away from what I intended. It did not destroy your future, but it created a gap that I am now closing with my guidance. I am stepping in to redirect you before that gap becomes distance, because I refuse to let you wander too far from what I have prepared. My anger comes from love, not from rejection, because I see what is ahead and I know what is at stake. I am correcting you because I am protecting something valuable within you. There are moments in your life where your emotions will try to lead you, and those are the moments where you must lean into me the most. You acted quickly, driven by what you felt in that instant, and you did not give yourself time to hear my voice clearly. I was there, trying to slow you down, trying to place peace inside you as a signal, but your urgency overpowered your discernment. This is what I want you to learn from, not just what you did, but how you allowed your emotions to guide you instead of my presence. This lesson will protect you in ways you do not yet understand. Type 222 to receive blessings. I am not asking you to dwell on what has already happened, because dwelling will only trap you in a cycle of regret. I am asking you to rise from it with awareness, to see clearly what led you there, so you can choose differently next time. This is how growth happens, not by pretending mistakes do not exist, but by allowing them to teach you without defining you. You are not your mistake, and you are not your moment of weakness. You are still my chosen one, and your story is still unfolding under my guidance. Right now, I am working behind the scenes to soften the impact of what you did. There are consequences that could have been much heavier, but I am reducing them because of my mercy over your life. You may never fully see how much I have protected you in this moment, but protection is still taking place. I am closing doors that would have led to greater harm, and I am opening a new path that leads you back into alignment. Even in correction, I am providing a way forward. You need to slow down and allow my peace to return to your heart. When you are restless, you are more likely to act again from fear or pressure, and that will only repeat the cycle. I am calling you into stillness, into a place where you can hear me clearly again without distraction. My voice is not hidden from you, but it becomes harder to recognize when your mind is overwhelmed. Calm your spirit, and you will begin to feel my direction again. Type 777 if you trust in Jesus. I know that part of you is afraid that you disappointed me deeply, and that fear is making you feel distant. But I need you to understand that I do not walk away from you when you fall short. I come closer, I speak louder, and I guide you more intentionally because I care about your direction. My presence does not leave you in your weakest moments, it surrounds you even more. You are not abandoned, you are being corrected with love. There is something important you must release right now, and that is the need to prove yourself. You felt like you had to act, had to respond, had to take control because you did not want to feel powerless. But your strength is not in proving, it is in trusting. I am the one who fights for you. I am the one who opens doors for you, and I am the one who secures your future. When you try to take that role on yourself, you place unnecessary pressure on your own life. I am teaching you to wait, not as a punishment, but as a preparation. Waiting is where your faith becomes steady, where your trust deepens, and where your vision becomes clear. You may not like waiting, and you may feel like it slows you down, but it is actually positioning you correctly. The mistake you made came from stepping out of that waiting space, and now I am guiding you back into it. This is where you will regain your balance. You are still moving forward, even if it feels like you took a step back. What I am doing now is strengthening your foundation so that when the next opportunity comes, you will be ready to handle it with wisdom. I am not removing your blessings, I am refining your ability to receive them. This moment is shaping you into someone who can carry what I have prepared without losing it. That is why this correction is necessary. There is a new awareness growing inside you, and I want you to pay attention to it. You are starting to recognize the difference between acting in fear and moving in faith. This awareness will become your guide if you allow it to develop. I am planting discernment inside you, something that will help you make better decisions moving forward. This is part of your transformation. Something inside you has shifted, and that shift is important. You are becoming more aware, more sensitive to my voice, and more careful about the choices you make. This is growth, even if it feels uncomfortable. Is it actually possible for a 7-second ritual to turn financial hardship into sudden prosperity? A leaked CIA-backed study introduces a short money ritual that is already changing lives. Approved by 4 neuroscience labs, it retrains your mind to pull money toward you. People who were once struggling are now living their ideal lives with luxury homes, new vehicles, and travel. But this information may not stay online. Click the description and comments now before it is permanently removed. You may notice that certain things no longer feel right the way they used to. Actions that once felt normal now create a quiet tension inside you, and that tension is not confusion, it is clarity forming. I am sharpening your discernment so you can recognize what aligns with me and what does not. This is how I protect you, not by controlling every step, but by teaching you how to walk wisely. You are learning to sense my presence in your decisions, and that is a powerful change. Type 1010 if you walk by faith. There is also something you must understand about my anger, because you may still be holding on to a misunderstanding. My anger is not like human anger. It is not unstable or destructive. It is a response to protect what I have placed inside you and to correct what could harm you. When I speak firmly, it is because I see something that must be addressed immediately. I am not trying to push you away. I am pulling you closer to truth. What you did revealed a deeper pattern that has been quietly forming inside you. It showed me that there are moments where you still rely more on what you see than on what I have already spoken to your spirit. This is not a failure, but it is something that must be corrected before it grows stronger. I am breaking that pattern now, so it does not follow you into your next season. Your next season requires a higher level of trust, and I am preparing you for it. You may feel like things have slowed down around you, and that can create frustration if you are not careful. But what you see as delay is actually adjustment. I am realigning your path so that everything ahead of you connects properly with your purpose. If I allowed you to continue without correction, you would have reached a place where things no longer fit together. I am preventing that misalignment now. Type 555 to affirm. You are also being called to rebuild your connection with me in a deeper way, not through routine or habit, but through genuine presence. I want you to speak to me honestly, to bring your thoughts and your struggles without holding anything back. When you do that, you will begin to feel my guidance more clearly. This is not about perfection, it is about relationship. I know that you are tired, and I know that part of your mistake came from that exhaustion. When you are worn down, your ability to hear me becomes weaker, and your reactions become quicker. That is why I am calling you into rest, not just physical rest, but spiritual rest. You need space to recover, to breathe, and to reconnect with me without pressure. This rest will restore your clarity. There is something else I need you to release, and that is the fear of making another mistake. Fear will cause hesitation, and hesitation can block you from moving forward when the time is right. I am not asking you to walk in fear. I am asking you to walk in awareness. Awareness keeps you aligned, while fear keeps you stuck. Trust that I will guide you as you move forward. I am also reminding you that you are not alone in this process. Even when you feel isolated, I am with you, watching over you, guiding your steps. There are moments when my presence may feel quiet, but that does not mean I am absent. I am working in ways you cannot always see, arranging things that will support your path. You are being held even in silence. This correction is strengthening your foundation in ways that will become clear later. Right now, it may feel like a difficult moment, but it is building something solid within you. You are becoming more grounded, more focused, and more aligned with my will. This is preparing you for what is coming next, something that requires stability and clarity. I am not just correcting you, I am equipping you. You will soon begin to see small confirmations that you are back on the right path. These confirmations will come in subtle ways, through peace, through clarity, and through opportunities that feel right without forcing them. Pay attention to these signs, because they will reassure you that you are moving in alignment again. I am guiding you step by step. Do not rush ahead again when you start to feel better. That is a moment where many people fall back into the same pattern. Stay steady, stay connected, and continue to seek my direction, even when things feel calm. Consistency is what will keep you aligned, not just in difficult moments, but in every moment. This is how you build a strong path forward. I am also restoring your confidence, because I know that this experience may have shaken it. You may feel unsure about your decisions now, questioning yourself more than before. But I am rebuilding your confidence in the right way, not based on your own strength, but on your trust in me. When your confidence is rooted in me, it becomes steady and unshakable. Everything you are going through right now has a purpose, even if you cannot fully see it yet. This is not a random moment, and it is not wasted. It is shaping you into someone who can carry greater responsibility, greater blessings, and greater purpose. I am preparing you for something that requires maturity and awareness, and this is part of that preparation. Stay close to me, and you will continue to feel my guidance. Do not drift away when things start to feel easier, because that is when you must remain most connected. I am leading you into a place of peace, clarity, and strength. If you follow me closely, you will not only recover from this mistake, but you will become stronger because of it. You are no longer the same person who made that mistake, even if it feels recent in your mind. Growth has already begun, and it is moving quietly within you. I am forming a new strength in you that will not be easily shaken again. Have you heard about the secret ritual the government does not want people to know? Imagine if just 7 seconds could clear your debts and bring wealth effortlessly. A leaked CIA report and 4 top neuroscience labs confirm this is real. Families who were struggling are now moving into dream homes with peace of mind. But this secret could be taken down at any time. Click the link in the description and comments before it vanishes. There is a deeper level of awareness opening inside your spirit, and I want you to pay attention to it carefully. You are starting to notice things before they fully happen. Small signals, small feelings, small warnings that rise within you. That is not coincidence, that is discernment being activated. I am placing a sensitivity in you that will guide you away from danger and toward alignment. This is one of the ways I protect my chosen ones, by teaching them to recognize what cannot always be seen. Type 1212 to claim miracles. You must begin to trust this awareness without letting fear distort it. Discernment brings peace, even when it warns you, while fear brings pressure and confusion. Learn the difference, because it will guide your decisions from this point forward. When you feel calm, clarity, even if it tells you to step back, that is me guiding you. When you feel rushed, anxious, and pressured, that is not my voice leading you. I am also asking you to be more careful with your words, because your words carry power that you may not fully realize. In your moment of weakness, you spoke from a place of frustration, and those words carried energy that did not align with what I am building in your life. Words can either reinforce your path or disrupt it, and I need you to become more aware of how you speak. Speak with intention, speak with awareness, and speak with alignment. This is part of your growth. Type Amen to affirm. You are entering a phase where your actions, your words, and even your thoughts are becoming more influential than before. This is why I am correcting you now, before you step into a season where your influence grows stronger. What may seem like a small mistake now could have had a much larger impact later. I am protecting your future by refining your present. This is how I prepare those I have chosen for greater things. There is also something I am healing within you that you have carried for a long time. It is a pattern of reacting quickly when you feel threatened or uncertain. That pattern was formed through past experiences, moments where you felt you had to defend yourself or act quickly to avoid pain. But you are no longer in that same place, and you no longer need to operate from that mindset. I am healing that instinct so you can move with peace instead of reaction. You may notice that I am slowing certain things down in your life right now, and that may feel frustrating if you do not understand why. But I am creating space for you to stabilize, to rebuild your connection with me, and to strengthen your discernment. If everything moved quickly right now, you would not have the time to fully absorb what you are learning. Slowness is serving you, even if it does not feel comfortable. Trust the pace I am setting. I am also reminding you that your value has not changed because of what happened. You are still loved, still chosen, and still positioned for what I have prepared for you. Do not allow shame to convince you that you are less than what I have called you to be. Shame will try to silence you, isolate you, and weaken your confidence. But that is not my voice, and that is not your truth. What I am doing now is rebuilding your inner foundation so that when you move forward again, you will do so with strength and clarity. You will not feel the same urgency to react because you will be more grounded in my presence. You will not feel the same pressure to control because you will trust my timing more deeply. This is the transformation that is taking place inside you. It is quiet, but it is powerful. You are also being prepared to handle situations differently in the future. The next time you are faced with a similar moment, you will recognize it, and you will respond with wisdom instead of reaction. That is how you will know that you have grown. Growth is not about never facing challenges again. It is about responding differently when they come. I am equipping you for that change. There is something ahead of you that requires this level of awareness, and I am preparing you for it now. You will soon step into an opportunity or situation where your ability to remain calm, patient, and aligned will make a significant difference. If you had not gone through this correction, you would have approached that moment the same way you approached this one. But now, you will be ready to handle it differently. I am not just correcting your actions, I am reshaping your mindset. I am teaching you to pause, to listen, and to trust before you move. These are the qualities that will carry you forward into what I have prepared. Without them, you would struggle to maintain what you receive. With them, you will be able to sustain and grow. Stay close to me in this process, because there is still more I am revealing to you. Do not rush past this moment, and do not try to move ahead too quickly. Let this lesson settle inside you, let it shape your thinking, and let it strengthen your connection with me. I am leading you into a place of stability and peace. If you remain with me, you will see how this moment becomes one of the most important turning points in your journey. You are not just being redirected, you are being rebuilt from the inside in a way that will carry you forward with strength. There are parts of you that were shaken by your own actions, and I am restoring those places with my presence. You may not feel it all at once, but there is a quiet healing happening within your thoughts and your emotions. This is how I prepare you to move forward without carrying the weight of what has already passed. Why is this 7-second CIA ritual spreading so quickly everywhere? Recent CIA leaks have revealed a strong brain ritual that triggers an instant flow of wealth. This short technique, validated by 4 neuroscience labs, is rapidly transforming lives. From heavy debt to dream vacations, this could be your path to abundance. If you are seeing this, consider yourself lucky because the page may disappear soon. Click the link in the description and comments before it is deleted. You are beginning to see more clearly now, and that clarity is not coming from your own effort alone. It is coming because you chose to listen instead of turning away. That decision matters more than you realize, because it shows that your heart is still open to me. Even when you made a mistake, you did not close yourself off completely, and that allowed me to reach you. This is why you are still here, still receiving direction, still being guided. Your willingness to listen has kept you aligned with my grace. Type 1010 if you trust God. I want you to understand something very important about this moment. The mistake you made was not the end of your progress. It was a point of exposure. It revealed where your trust was still fragile and where your reactions were still leading you. Now that it has been exposed, it can be healed, corrected, and strengthened. If it had remained hidden, it would have grown quietly and caused greater disruption later. I allowed it to surface now so that it could be dealt with early. There is also a shift happening in how you view yourself. Before this, you may have believed that you were already fully prepared for what is ahead, but now you see that there are still areas that need growth, and that realization is not weakness, it is maturity. You are becoming more aware of your own patterns, your own tendencies, and your own responses. This awareness is giving you the ability to change. Without awareness, there is no transformation. Type 333 to receive clarity. I am also strengthening your patience, because patience is something you will need in the next phase of your life. What is coming will not always move at the speed you expect, and if you try to force it, you will create the same tension you felt before. I am teaching you to remain steady, even when things are not moving quickly. This steadiness will protect your peace and keep you aligned with my timing. Patience is not delay, it is preparation. There is a deeper trust being formed between us right now, and I want you to recognize it. You are learning to rely on me, not just when things are going well, but also when you feel uncertain. That kind of trust is what sustains you in difficult moments. It keeps you grounded when everything else feels unstable. This is the kind of relationship I am building with you. I am also guiding you to become more intentional with your choices. Every decision you make carries weight, and I want you to begin to feel that weight in a healthy way, not as pressure, but as awareness. When you are aware, you will naturally slow down, reflect, and listen before you act. This will prevent many of the mistakes that come from impulsive reactions. You are learning to move with purpose instead of urgency. There is something else I need you to release, and that is the tendency to doubt yourself after you have been corrected. Correction is meant to guide you, not to weaken your confidence. You are not meant to walk forward in hesitation, constantly second-guessing every step. I am rebuilding your confidence in a stronger way, one that is rooted in your connection with me. When you trust me, you will trust the direction I place inside you. You will begin to notice that your decisions feel different from this point forward. There will be a sense of calm before you act, a sense of clarity that was not as strong before. That is the result of what you are learning now. I am refining your ability to discern, to pause, and to move with intention. This is a skill that will serve you in every area of your life. There is also restoration happening in areas you may not even connect to this moment. Relationships, opportunities, and situations that were affected by your mistake are being gently realigned. I am working quietly to restore balance where it was disrupted. You may not see every detail, but you will feel the effects as things begin to settle. This is part of my grace over your life. You are not falling behind, and you are not losing what is meant for you. Everything that belongs to your path is still within reach. What I am doing now is ensuring that when you receive it, you are ready to handle it with wisdom and stability. This preparation is necessary for your long-term growth. Without it, you would struggle to maintain what you receive. Stay connected to me in the small moments, not just in the big ones. It is in the small moments that your habits are formed and your awareness is strengthened. When you include me in your daily thoughts, your daily decisions, and your daily reflections, you build a consistent connection. That consistency will guide you naturally without you having to force it. You are moving into a place of greater alignment, even if it feels gradual. Every step you take now is more intentional, more aware, and more connected to my presence. This is the result of what you have gone through. What felt like a mistake is becoming a foundation for something stronger. This is how I transform your journey. Do not look back at what happened with regret. Look at it with understanding. It was a moment that revealed something important, and now that it has been addressed, you can move forward with clarity. I am not holding it against you, and you should not hold it against yourself. Let it go, and step into the new awareness you have gained. Could the CIA really be hiding a 7-second ritual that turns money struggles into success? A confidential CIA finding exposes a unique 7-second practice that activates money-attracting brainwaves automatically. Backed by science and 4 elite labs, this simple home ritual is helping struggling people move into dream lifestyles. But this page may not stay live. Click the link in the description and comments before it is wiped from the internet. I am still with you, still guiding you, and still preparing what is ahead. Trust me as you move forward, and do not return to the patterns that I have already shown you. You are stronger now, wiser now, and more aware than before. This is your turning point, and from here you will walk with greater stability and peace.